Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol LODE. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. Does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Very nice movement today, not only from the price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume, and well above average volume on the day. So a lot of eyeballs on this one. So let's map out some areas of support, and then we can talk levels of resistance. So the first level of support is what I would call the ideal level. When we say, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? And that would be if the price can stay up there above 11.5 cents. Now, don't get me wrong. If the price falls below 11.5, I'm not saying the entire chart's destroyed or ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price could manage to stay up above that level, that would definitely be a massive sign of power going forward. Taking a step back and looking at all this from the bigger picture point of view, that is where the purple line there comes into play, the 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving. As time goes on, that line is going to move itself higher and higher. So a very basic yet highly effective way to judge the health of the move. That right there being defined as the move. Just watch that purple line. As long as the price stays above that line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. However you best visualize that, that is what is being represented. Again, yeah, staying above 11.5 would be great, but from the grand scheme of it all, as long as the price is above that purple line, the bulls 100% own the chart. What about levels of resistance going forward? Next key level, nothing fancy behind it other than essentially where the party stopped today. That was just shy at 13 cents, but I'm just going to go ahead and round up to 13 cents. Makes it a little bit easier to remember. So 13 cents initial level going in to, sorry, I'm trying to think. There we go. That makes it as easy as possible. I realize the chart is a little harder to see here, but that's a good problem to have. Just shows that we're ever having to go back that far into the chart's history. But after 13 cents, next key level to watch after that, right up there at approximately the 13.5 cent mark. So all in all, the resistance levels don't matter. What do I mean by that? Well, what matters is what the price already been doing, and that is this right here. Just building those higher lows, or if you want to picture those as stair steps. So as long as the stair steps continue to be constructed in the upwards direction, then everything else will eventually take care of itself, including breaking levels of resistance. So focus on those higher consolidations and building those bases, and just sit back and let the trend do its thing. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.